I can learn how to fight and be a spy, and maybe I'll stop future princesses from having to be the sparrow because clearly it sucks. So she plans to pose as a lady's maid and have the supply merchant that comes into the treehouse town take her into the next town while Brielle pretends to be Odessa inside of her treehouse, just like dealing with her period. Because she's like, tell a guy you're on your period, and then they just like look the other way. They're like, oh, I don't want to think about it. Like, oh, yuck. Which is very true, and it often works. So, not a bad strategy, really. And it does totally work. And Odessa is able to sneak off and get into Ashmore, the other town, without any problems. And you're like, is that too good to be true? I don't know. And so she walks into the town and she sees the Guardian. She's like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. He sees me. Oh no. But he doesn't seem to notice her because he's just talking to a beautiful woman, a beautiful blonde woman at the tavern, and she instantly gets jealous. And of course, we find out that Guardian is not with that woman. He was waiting for Odessa in her room at the inn as soon as she walks in because he just knew. He's like, you're up to trouble. Like, what are you doing? And he's super pissed. He's like, why would you do this? Why did you leave? Like, you're being so reckless. But she does stand up for herself because she's so tired of having all these decisions about her life made by men. And you're like, yeah, as queen. Good for you.
Like, yes.
So happy. Be like, you don't tell me what to do. Like, I don't bow to you. I don't have to listen to you. Like, first of all, you're not my husband. So, no. And also, even if you were, no. Like, I can do what I want. And then the Guardian really starts to confuse her because he's like, you could have just asked. You could have just asked to explore and I would have said yes. And he's like, because maybe the door to your cage has actually always been unlocked and all you had to do was push it open. And she's just like, wait, what? What? And that statement just like literally sends her into an emotional spiral because she's just been caged her entire life by like her father and like ramifications of like not fulfilling his request. And then like now these like questions of like, she's like, I'm caged by an arranged marriage. Like I've been caged like in my own house. Like, what are you talking about? All I've ever lived in a cage, even if it's a gilded one, it's still a cage, you know? And he's just like, no, just go. Just at this point, I'm just like, Guardian, you're just like so funny, but also it's like a walking contradiction.
He gives me some like a lot of Xaden vibes, like very different personality, but a lot of like, when Xaden's like, you're not where I put you, violent. Like that's what I thought of in this point. I'm like, you're just mad because she's not where you put her. Tough shit.